What you doing, Georgian?
Georgian. I'm Georgian right now. Georgia arrested.
George to the rescue, huh?
Yes, sir. It's been a long day.
It has a...
Yes, it is. Doctor enough.
Doctor enough in George?
In George, yes.
What do you call that contraption?
I don't know what to call that one.
I call it a Hagee. The Lord Hagee. Doctor enough. One to pick you up and one to put you down, huh?
One to pick me up, put me down. Oh,
Huh?
that's good, you know. It's the brim there. Look at that.
Do what?
That them brim you caught off the river, down here? All them brim what you got on the river down here?
Yeah.
Stay out of here.
Man, them look good. Got some pretty good sized brims out there.
And there's some little ones in there too. I mean, they ain't all big ones. Did the storm wipe you out up there?
Oh boy, it got close. They had a bunch of trees down on the fences, but outside that was about all the damage I had. Big trees, big sycamore come down. But around us,
What are we fixing to have here, James Allen?
Huh?
What are we fixing to have here?
Catfish stew.
Catfish stew.
Little PD catfish stew.
Little PD catfish stew.
Walter is getting it together. Walter is the man that's getting all of it together.
Yeah,
Walter,
I saw that.
You got that?
I see. I got away from him. He had a knife in his hand, so I backed
Oh,
up.
yeah, man.
I backed up.
All that water.
I said, give him his back instead of me. He said, that makes sense. Well, you know, he's right here. He's right. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. So, you know, Tim eventually gives some back, and give all the people back, like Ruben Butler, which he ain't gonna call. Right. So I agree with him, but people didn't like that kind of stuff. They was used to having everything. So he was a damn pretty fair administrator, I think. Like I didn't know they wouldn't use everything. And then Brown Wallace hired Jimmy Clark. Now Jimmy Clark was one of them he would run over. He was over the teaching center. He would run over everybody. He don't care. He wants to talk down to you, me, everybody else. We're going to switch all the county lights to LED. This is the contractor that's going to do it right there. All black. And said you're going to be, you'll be the one that they call it. You know where everything is there. So anyway, I met him and all that. Well, it was a disaster. They brought him and they brought him. I said, look, we're going to do one building this time. Well, I took them to all the buildings. Well, they started out good. Then the next thing I know, I was getting a call from this people, hey, our lights is out. We go up there and say, what y'all doing? You know, you're supposed to let me know. These people's got to be
They got to work.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, I had trouble with them a few times, but I bit that real quick with them. I mean, if you do your work, now he's going to question you. He's going to question you. Yeah, but like I told him, I said, you do anything you want to, and I'm going to give you the damn right answer. And if I screwed up, I'll tell you I screwed up, but I'm going to give you that. But I mean, them people scared death of them, but I mean, shit. Like I told him, I ain't got to work it.
You me,
I haven't since I got
How
over
many
here.
cups of rice I need?
I need to hear about the damn moccasin
3 cups.
stuff.
4 cups.
This young boy,
I need to hear this.
this. I promise y'all.
I'd say,
I want to hear.
I've had a gun in my face and everything, but this is the scariest I ever been. Right down there, at
2.5.
Terry Lake.
How many?
I'd learned.
2.5.
I've fished in there all my life, really, but not a lot.
3 cups.
They give me the key to
3
the
cups.
place. My neighbor owned it, so she gave me the key to it. And I went in there one morning and I learned right across from the landing, if you can call it a landing, you have to slide the boat off the truck to get in there. They use the back of the truck and in there with a trailer and ain't that much room. But I've learned if you go straight across, there's a big cypress. And this, you know how cypress is, around the roots, they like this all in, and it's just not a big round curly tree at the bottom. But I had learned it get about 4 foot of water behind there, and this cypress was hollow too. You could see up in that tree at certain places. So I learned to go over there, and that was my first spot to see if the fish is biting good. You can go in there and catch you 3 or 4 nice brim. So I put in there and I paddled straight to that cypress, and boy, I was getting my cricket ready on the way. You know what I mean? I'm ready, you know. So when I popped up there, boy, I threw that cart right behind that cypress, and time it hit the water, it was gone. So boom, I pulled him in, big old nice brim, you know, with me and a one-man boat. So I pulled him on up there and got the thing out, and took fish off the hook, put me another cricket on like that, and I said, there, I'm right at the tree now. So I went to push off, and something caught my eye, and I looked. And boys, I'm telling you something, there was a water moccasin that big around right here. He was that close to me.
Not down there at the bottom.
No, he was up there in them roots. He was right there.
He was ready.
And I tell you, I guarantee you I was a white man that way. I looked white, you know what I mean? So anyhow, I'm looking at that snake and he's all crawled up. His head's like that there, laying across his body like that there. He's right there, boys. I said, oh my God. Well, I had done seen the Holy Land, you know what I mean? I said, I'm gone. So anyhow, I had the fishing pole in that hand there, you know, and I'm looking at that snake. I eased that fishing pole down just as easy as I could and took my hand like that and put it in the water. And I wasn't making no noise, I was just tipping it like that. I pulled myself away from that tree there. And when I got out, I know I was white as a bat. But anyhow, I said, boy, you had a bad day now, Snake. You let me go, you had a bad day. I went straight back across over there to my truck at the landing, got out, and I walked up there and got a shotgun. I had an old single barrel shotgun. It's been 40 years ago. And I got the shotgun and looked around. I had 8s in there, you know, summertime. So I loaded the gun and I started the boat. And I said, you know, I believe I've lost my mind. I said, you know, that snake had first bids. He could have killed me. But he didn't kill me, so why am I going to kill him? I walked right back to the truck, put the gun in the truck, went on back fishing. I let him stay right there. But I looked for him from then on, but I didn't have to see him. If he knew I was coming back that tree, I had that gun, you know. But that's the scariest I ever been.
No, he spared good, you spared him.
And me and old Cost, like, got in some trouble down there at the beach, and you know, Cost, he do crazy things.
You're crazy.
And he had old Pat with him, and Pat was about the craziest car. And these boys on the boulevard, they was 40, and now we 18 years old, you know, I'm 17 or 18. And we pull up beside this car. Now my story, Cost's story different, but I'm telling you, I'm getting what happened.
You were there.
I'm telling you what happened. I'm in the back seat. Well, anyway, we pull up this car, we on the boulevard, you know, everything moving slow. Cost act like he wanted to race the car, kept mashing the gas, you know, yang, yang, yang. And after a while, the boy smashed the gas and all this, and then finally they took off. Cost fell in behind them. For why, I don't know. And he was chasing. We was putting on around there, and we pulled up to there was a store, looked like a little apartment on top of it, a bad looking building, roughly. And then we pulled up right behind the car. I said, Cost, we don't need to be messing with these boys. You know? And I done seen 3 of them leave the car. They ran up them steps going upstairs. And Cost and that boy started arguing a little bit, you know. And I'm behind Cost right there. He's right there, I'm right there. But the steps is there. That boy comes down with a double barrel. He put it right there. And of course I said, man, what you got that gun for? You know, like that. I don't know if they're gonna shoot you or not. Cops steady arguing. I said, hey, Cops, this fella here's got a gun on me. I said, he ain't gonna shoot you. And then I started arguing with that boy. I said, I reached over there to move that gun away from him a little bit, but that boy backed up a little bit then. I said, well, I'm back up now too, see, he's backing up. I'm gonna get a little bit of distance. So I'm backed on up there too. Yeah, I started arguing with that fella up there, but finally I coached him into, come on, Cops, let's go. I mean, we don't need to be up in the police is coming. But I was worried about that lead more than I was the police, really. But that didn't scare me near as bad as that snake scared you. That's
He ain't gonna shoot you.
no, he said he ain't gonna shoot you. But that boy was nervous though. The barrel wouldn't stay still like that there. He was, I was, hey man, get that gun. But he backed up a little bit. He didn't want my hands on that gun. I didn't really want my hands on it either. I didn't want it that close. Well, I'm gonna tell you about Pee Wee now. Threw a thing there. Oh, Pee Wee, when he grew up, now that was before my day. You know, Pee Wee was, what, 30 years older than me. But he'd make you laugh from the time you sat down until you left. And he told us that him and Dick Souls, they started night hunting real bad. And back then things was different. Them boys was doing it with a flashlight. So Pee Wee wasn't married, you know, his wife had left him with 2 youngins. But anyway, him and Dick was night hunting, so Dick called him and said, Pee Wee, let's kill a deer. Pee Wee said, all right, come get me. So Dick didn't have no driver's license because he was a drunk. And Pee Wee, anyway, Dick pulled up, you know, and they got in the car with him. They said, where you going? He said, we're going over there to Bobby Mace's place. Said, you just drop us out at the road. And said, about an hour, come back. Said, we're going to walk. We got just that little bit of pines to go through there. And we'll be at the field. And you're going to be there. So them boys got, but they went to get out the car. And Pee Wee said, Dick, you're a lot colder than I thought it was. He said, man, I might need to go home and get a coat. Dick goes, well, I said, let me hold the key. Pop the trunk. Got a field jacket out of it. Pee Wee said it was 3 times as too big for him. And he said he put that coat on and they going through the woods there. I don't remember. Seems like Dick was behind Pee Wee with the flashlight and Pee Wee, no, I'm telling you wrong. Pee Wee had the flashlight and Dick had the gun. They said they was walking through that little path, didn't have far to go, and said they walked around one of them big pine trees. Pee Wee said something hit me in the back like that, and it was the game warden, Carlisle Jones. And he said when he hit me in the back, he just took that old army kick and just tied him a knot in it, and pulled Pee Wee back. And Pee Wee said, run, Dick, run. And he said, boy, he got that flash. He come out that sleeve and he reached over there and got that flashlight. He come out that sleeve and he left the game warden. And he said he was 2 miles from home. He said he ran most of the way. When he got home, he called Dick's wife and said, look here, don't come looking for us. He said, the game warden's back calling. He said, he's got that field jacket. So don't, he's took it away from me. He's got it. So don't you worry about Dick. Dick's coming to my house, or either he'll come home in a little bit. And he said, if anybody knocks, don't you answer no door. Don't go unless you know it's Dick. So Pee Wee said he laid there on his house there and he waited on the game wardens any minute, you know. And he said he went to sleep about midnight. He said he woke up the next morning. He said, I slept on the couch all night. You know? Then he got to thinking about it, so he called down there. He said, did Dick come home? She said, oh yeah, he made it home about 1 o'clock. He said, 1 o'clock? She said, yeah, he was cold and scared to death. Said he'd been laying in the woods over there. But anyway, he made it home. So Pee Wee said, he was just, you know, well, we must have got out of it. And he sat on up in the morning, the sun come out, and he looked out several times, it was pretty. All of a sudden he heard a horn blow. He looked out there and there's the game warden in the yard. He said, oh God. He said it was Carlisle Jones and the game warden from Columbia. He said, Pee Wee, we need you to, no, Pee Wee said, come on in fellas, drink a cup of coffee. He said, no, we got business to talk with you. We got to talk to you, you need to come out. So Pee Wee said, he walked out there and he said, Pee Wee, you know what we're here for. Pee Wee said, no, I ain't got a clue. He said, we caught you last night. Pee Wee said, caught me? Doing what? And they said, night hunting. Pee Wee said, he started laughing. He said, night hunting. He said, well, if you'd come to the house, you might have caught me, but it wouldn't have been night hunting. I was in there on the couch all night. He said, matter of fact, I stayed on the couch all night last night. And they said, Pee Wee, you can go ahead, own up to it. We'll try to be as light as we can. He said, I ain't owned up nothing. I ain't done nothing. They said, well, we got evidence. He said, you ain't got no evidence for me now. He said, oh yeah. So went out there and he popped the hood of the car, gave him one car. Said, you recognize this? He said, yeah, I do. It's a field jacket. He said, yeah, well, I was in the military. And they said, well, we took this jacket off of you last night. He said he started laughing at them. Said, you took that jacket off of me? They said, yes, we did last night behind Bobby Mason. He said, well, let me see that jacket. He said he took it, put that jacket on, and stood in front of it. He said the sleeves was hanging like that, and the jacket. They said, you took this jacket off of me. He said, Carl said, Pee Wee, on up to him. He said, this ain't my jacket. I ain't on nothing, because you would caught me. If you come to my house, you could ate with me, but I ain't this not. The guy told me, so Carl, I said, come on, Carl, let's me and you talking now. So they went to the back of the car and talked a little bit and said, we will be back, Pee Wee. He said, well, you can come back, but you ain't got me tonight. I don't know where y'all pulling this stuff. He said he didn't never hear nothing after that. Can you imagine that? The man standing in the court, the damn field jacket. They no juror would have found him here.
You gotta get on me, huh?
No, that's crazy there.
About 4 times the size.
But see, in a circumstance like that, the game warden wouldn't have any real proof at
No,
all.
he ain't got nothing.
They're just trying to get you to admit it.
That's right.
That's what they're trying to do.
And a lot of people would have, we get a lot of them, they don't ride up to it.
Yeah.
But that Pee Wee was a tough one. We and Pee Wee I was hunting the Delonia. Back then we didn't have all these collars and stuff like they got now. And them dogs had come into Terrell's Bay from Melonia one night. Pee Wee had a little yellow looking Jeep. And that's when they started calling Pee Wee Butterscotch. That little ugly Jeep he had. It was like a Jeep with a little truck on the back, They was making them today too. But they didn't make many back then. But anyway, me and Pee Wee was on the Bay Road. We didn't have no guns. We had left them at Pee Wee's. And we come on the Bay Road, and we was trying to keep up with the dogs. They was running pretty good. And we'd stop, get up with dogs and stop, and the dogs would move on down. And we'd move on down. Them crank up and get on the road. And we done that about twice. And I walked over there to Pee Wee. I said, Pee Wee, there's somebody following us. Pee Wee started laughing and said, following us? I said, yeah. He said, man, you must be on something. I said, no. And I said, when we stopped this time, I thought I heard something the first time, but this time we stopped, I heard a vehicle stop. Now there's a vehicle behind us. And Pee Wee said, okay, we'll see. So when we got in the Jeep that time, Pee Wee kind of gunned it a little bit. And he got real fast there, and then he stopped. Then we got out, and sure enough, you could hear the vehicle coming at that time. And when they come on up there, put the blue lights on us. Joe McIntyre and Bleeds. And he didn't know I was in there. He said, walked up there, and Pee Wee, he jumped right out. I kind of took my time, getting out. Pee Wee, he said, Pee Wee, what you doing? Pee Wee said, we're keeping up with these dogs. He said, you got a gun in there? Pee Wee said, no, not in here. Got guns at home, but I ain't got none in here. And Pee Wee was bad about that hunting. They knew it, they caught him a couple times. So Pee Wee said, he said, well, you mind if we look in your truck? Pee Wee said, no, you can look my truck. I done told you they ain't never gonna dare go to my house. Look at it at my house. Now you find it on there, but they ain't find none out here because we ain't got none. Joe said, well, we're gonna check your vehicle. You gonna give us consent, or do we need to get a won't call a judge? Pee Wee said, no, just check my vehicle. Y'all through all that. And they checked it, they looked under the seats. We talking about a gun to night hunt with now. We didn't have no gun in there. And they said, well, Pee Wee, you must be telling the truth for one time. Pee Wee said, boys, you're 20 years too late. Said, if you'd have caught me 20 years ago, I can promise you I'd have been night hunting. And y'all couldn't catch me then. Why do you think you can catch me now? I said, man, don't talk ugly to the game warden. They're doing their job.
You got that right.
He was something else.
And don't
I'll
get
tell you
on.
another good one on Pee Wee too. Me and Pee Wee went to the hot spot. They just opened the hot spot down there. And we went to the hot spot. And when we left the hot spot, he was going 378. I said, Pee-wee, where we going? He said, well, just ride up there to 908 and come back through Elonia. So we ran along there, and Jack Nettles lives on the right in the double wide. He's got it fixed in. Well, he had a tractor out there. It was one of them Ford tractors, you know, the small ones, but still popular. There's a lot of them around. I can't
Ford.
remember. 8M,
I believe.
something like that. And I'm telling you what, he had that tractor out there for sale, and it looked new. I mean, they had painted it, went all through it and all that. He said, "Did you see that tractor?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm gonna buy that." I said, "It's up to you. What you gonna do with it?" He said, "I don't know, but I'm gonna get that tractor off Jack." So we went back up there, and he started talking to Jack, and how much you want for that tractor, Jack? Jack said, "Pete, I've been through the transmission with a clutch in it, had it all painted." He said, "I'm gonna have to get about $4,500 out of it." He said, "For that tractor, that's an old tractor." He said, "Yeah, but I done spent a couple thousand in that tractor getting it. It's like brand new." So he said, "Okay, well, that's just kind of wondering." He said, "I like the tractor." I said, "Yeah, it's a nice tractor." Well, he switched off of that. You been fishing? And they talked about fishing and talking about hunting. After a while, he said, "Well, Jack, we got to go." He said, "We ain't in no hurry or nothing. We need to get on back across the bay." He said, "What you gonna do, Jack?" Jack said, "Well, I ain't got nothing to do." He said, "Well, I figured you'd be going to Florence this morning." He said, "To Florence for what?" He said, "To get a carport that's put that tractor in there." He said, "As much as you think of it, you need to keep it out of the weather." I said, "You can tell you something now, bud."
Now these boys are out here frying fish.
Oh yeah.
Are we frying fish, guys?
Yeah, we getting ready. Taking the grease a little bit longer. We had to fine tune the burner.
Uh-huh.
We got it going now there.
Somehow or another, I don't doubt that.
Oh yeah, we got it going. It won't be just a couple more minutes. It'll be hot enough. Oh yeah. Fish in there.
So what have you done to them so far?
I just salted them and milled them.
Just cornmeal?
Yeah, cornmeal. And put a little salt in my cornmeal, just a little teeny bit, so it won't be so flat tasting. Then I got to have that.
What do you get it up to?
I probably get that up to about 360.
Okay,
And
same
drop,
thing
and
out
then
there.
drop it in there so it won't cool it down so much.
Yeah. I usually set my burner, or I use the same thing you got.
Right.
Start at 370, but after you put a few pieces in,
It don't take it long.
No, it comes right back down. But
Now, a neighbor over there across the creek there, he would do that. He would get it up, and then he'd put the fish in there,
uh-huh.
and then he would keep dropping them in there. As long as there was grease over the fish, he'd just keep dropping them in there. He had that thing full.
Full of fish.
Yeah, I ain't lying. I ain't never seen that.
That's what I do.
And he'd just keep dropping them
And it
in there
works.
right on top of one
It
another.
works.
That's the way Dan would do it.
It works.
Wouldn't he, Adam?
Yeah, look like French fries. Isn't it?
Yep, he just keep dropping them in there.
I can't do that. I gotta fry them 2 or 3 or 4 at a time. I pop, get them off.
That's kind of the way I
They
do it.
do it.
But then you have to be careful though, because after a while, if you don't cut that burner there back, it'll get too hot.
Too hot.
Burn
Yeah.
your grease. It will. And that right there, that fire coming up right there would get that sucker to burn your hand.
No, but I drop
That's a nice fry.
I drop them in till the grease won't boil over, and then start my
Yeah.
timer. Just start my timer. And
tell you
it
where
When
works.
they float, they're done.
Yeah, I don't know.
When they float, they're
If
done.
they float much in it, it'd be too done. But anyway, that's old, that's
Old
good.
school.
Yeah. But one time I was at the house under the little shed back there behind my house, and I was going to do some French fries after I got my fish fried, and the French fries had been opened, and it had some ice in the French fries.
Oh Lord!
Get a little bit of ice. But I said, I'll just drop it in that grease, it'll be all right. Right. I about set that building on fire.
Yep.
Man, I dropped that, dumped it in there like that, and that ice hit that hot grease, and it balled over, and then it caught that on fire.
Yep.
Man, the flames was like that. But luckily, I think it kind of died down itself. I don't think I had time to go get, no, I didn't never get no water. I just went down. It just went down itself, but it had it all smoked up there. I said, I will never do that. That was a stupid mistake. And that's the same thing that happens to people that fries turkeys.
Yep.
They go there and
Yep.
they drop that whole turkey down there at one time, because I saw it on, I Googled it or something about frying turkeys, or I might have saw it on TV, and they said the do's and the don'ts.
Yeah.
You know, they say just take your turkey and just ease it down in there. Don't go there and just drop it all down at one time, and got all that water in it and everything, and ball it over.
Have you ever seen it where they take what kind of glass or whatever it is, it's clear, and they show dropping a frozen turkey in it? Where they video the clear,
And you just see
the clear.
how
Holy crap! In super slow motion.
Right,
What really happens to it? It's violent.
right, I bet it is. When the next batch don't be on so early, and then advance, meal advance. Put that one come in there a little bit later. And then we'll cook the same time. No, don't look yet, son.
It's gonna be in the top.
Give us some drip.
This deer hunt might turn into a world-class cooking show.
I mean, just simple old cooking. Have y'all had that many beef? I mean, that fewer beef?
Won't you look at that? Won't you look at that? That's some big old brim. It was worth the trip down here just to eat, I believe.
Oh yeah, we're gonna eat now.
Yeah, buddy.
Now we ain't miss no meal.
We will.
The only way you miss a meal around here, you'll be sick.
I think deer hunting's just an excuse.
That's right. Because it's got to sit there a long time before it gets. I don't want to drop no grease on this.
Brag.
Yeah. Wait a minute, you can see that for bones.
And I'm not being somebody's kid. I'm
What is that water there?
You want water?
Some of that water.
You want to sit in
No, I'm good.
You got a certain place in?
Nope, ain't got no certain
I
place.
think you should smile some for.
We gotta get me a fork.
What you need, BR?
But the cushion right underneath.
We got to make sure that we got the recipe for that and try it. Hybrids, it's got to be great. Hybrids is good fish.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Jerry, you know how to make it now, though.
Yes, sir.
You wanna sit right here by the floor?
Gonna wash the finest. I know how to do it now.
Everybody got paper towels? There's one down there. Paper towels right there.
Good Lord. That brim is good, ain't it? Gracious. Gracious.
get somewhere, another deer come flying by him, he ain't see him, I ain't see him. 2 times a day.
Right on the
we come
Deer Road it down. Deer,
I think
he was
so.
swimming you the other way and the deer crossed right in front of the truck.
Somebody said it crossed right by us, and neither one of us seen it.
Yeah, that one, I'm on County Road, I was on up the road here from y'all. Of course, down that there, the state road, that deer comes out there like a bullet.
Bullet.
Well, I sure didn't see it.
You got to pull the trigger today.
Yeah.
You shot one today, man?
So then, County Road running right away from him, about 100 yards.
Where was that?
Okay.
Tell Beanie about that ammunition that you could run up with, the bullet wanted to shoot. Tell Jerry.
That same place.
A store-bought bullet.
So we bought Remington core lock. I bought them, I had them, you know, but it was in the pack. Probably about last year. We went there to where me and you went today, you know how the tree stand is in there? Well, I've learned when you go in there, if you go to hunt, take your time before you get that stand peek around the corner.
Walk it.
Because there'll be some does or something in there, you know, and I usually make a little noise in the woods there. If they on there, I see them, I'll back up and I'll make a little noise and they'll hop on off. Then I get in the stand. And I ended up killing the deer, same deer I killed this year. Anyway, I went in there one evening at 4 o'clock. Might have been a little before 4, but anyway, it was early. I peeked around there and that big damn mate pump was down there. He wasn't looking at me, but he was kind of catty corner to me, but he was looking straight back next to that long road. I said, oh shit. So I eased back and got myself together. And so I stepped around here, I'm gonna shoot him.
Got himself together.
Shoot his ass. So I stepped back, got my breathing right and everything, you know. And I eased around that corner, and by this time that somebody had straightened up and was looking straight down the road there. When I looked, me and him looked eye to eye. And he was just staring, and I eased that damn 308 up. I said, I had it on his chest. I had plenty of time to think. He wasn't moving. I said, you got a bad day. And when I pulled that trigger, that thing said, click. I chucked that thing and threw it back, and he was hopping off like that. I said, well, I'll be damned. And the rifle messed up. So I ran back out there to that road. He can cross that long road, and I'm gonna try him again with this no-shooting son of a bitch, you know. So anyway, I got there and got ready, and he never came. I said, well, he's in them damn woods there, so I'm gonna go back and get into the stand. He'll come back out. So on the way back to the stand, I looked, there's the bullet, because I had done, you know, throwed it out and put a nut in there. So I got it and I put it in the damn pocket. And then I was throwing that damn hoodie, so I put it in the pocket. And I got on in the stand. The time I got in the stand, damn cat one buck come out, wasn't no long. I wanted to shoot him so damn bad to see if the rifle would shoot, but I'm thinking about that 8 points right over here, he's coming back. So, well, the cow horn ate a while there, Joe's come all that there, but didn't shoot shit. So I called Bidgie and told him about it. I said, my damn rifle's messed up. I said, the damn thing snapped. I said, you know, something, I've had the rifle a year. I said, you know, something messed up. I said, I'll try it again tomorrow. So next morning, I was gonna shoot it, but no, he was in a hurry. So we loaded up and went to work. We got back up to his shop. He said, you ain't shoot that rifle? I said, oh yeah. So I just got it out the truck and put it up there. Damn, the son of a bitch went off. I said, well, damn. So I started looking at the bullet compared to the other one. I said, damn, the primer ain't right in that bullet. The primer's too far in that bullet.
Too deep. I got you.
So, Bidget's got better eyes than me. I said, it's my eyes pulling tricks. I even put that bullet beside another, and then I got another good bullet, put it upside, had a good one on each side of it. I said, that damn primer is working. So I said, Ben, you see if you see anything wrong with these bullets. So I gave him the bad one and the new one there. He said, yeah, that primer's too low in that bullet. I said, well, damn. I thought so too. I said, the thing didn't shoot yesterday. He already knew about the situation. So it shot then. And he said, let me see that bullet. And he started looking at it. He said, damn, the firing pin just did touch that primer. I mean, you could see where it just did touch the pern. And when I said, well, I'll be damned. When I looked through all the other ones in the box, everything was fine. I said, well, hey, that's my damn lucky.
You pick out the wrong bullet.
Damn, all them bullets, and I picked out the damn wrong one. That's the same thing I told about Tina one night. She was bitching about something. I said, let me tell you one thing.
Oh, well.
I said, you ain't no bad looking woman. And you could get any damn man you wanted, and goddamn it, you picked me so you live with me. It's your damn fault, it ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn it, you any man you wanted, but goddamn it, you decided to pick me, so goddamn it, it ain't my damn fault. The people like you know. So we went down there, and I swear when we walked in the door, the first person we saw was Sherry Gibson. And when we walked in that door, Sherry looked at us, she said, Jenny, I'm glad you came. And she come over there and hugged on me and everything. And I told Tina, I said, this is Michael's wife. I said, you met Michael before? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know about that? I said, what the hell's wrong with her, you know? I mean, I didn't think nothing about it. And then we went to the table, and we were at the table, Michael. I don't remember who all there. Everybody. And I said, you want a beer? She said, it don't matter. It hit me wrong right there, and I said, this shit ain't gonna cut it for me. You know, I picked her up Lamar. I carried her ass right back to goddamn Lamar. So anyway, I mean, I tried to, you know, be nice and everything. Everything I'd say, she'd snap. So I went to get a beer. She wanted a certain kind. I got it. And she drank that one beer. And I done drunk about 3. And I said, you want another beer? I reckon. So I go up there where they out of that damn kind of beer.
Oh my God.
So I get her a Michelob or something. You know, we got back. And she said, who's gonna drink that? I said, well, they out of what we does. Well, I ain't drinking that. You can have it. I said, look here, what's wrong? Don't you worry about what's wrong. I looked over at Michael, I said, look here, I'll see y'all later. She said, where are we going? I said, we leaving. We got outside, I said, I'm carrying your ass home. I mean, goddamn, you know, I don't know what your damn problem is, but you don't a damn trip out you and act like a damn idiot. And look, you know, to me, a damn woman's like a train, you miss one, you're gonna catch the damn next one, you know. And so we were coming along there, and we got, I don't remember if it was on the other side coming or this side of the other thing. And
Well, we were
I'd say something, she'd snap. And she got a hell of a temper, I knew that. Goddamn, I'm a damn, I mean, you know, I like to see people get shit once in a while. So anyway, I tried to talk to her and she'd want to snap at everything, and after a while, you know, I could feel myself heating up a little bit too. So finally I looked over there, I said, look here, if you want to get mad, God damn it, I'm gonna give you a reason to get mad. I took my damn hand and put it in her damn head, and I rubbed that son of a bitch. I said, now, God damn it, get mad. And she called me all kind of son of a bitches about 2 miles, and if she was a man, she'd beat my ass. I said, I've heard that so many damn times in my life, people can beat my ass. I said, but it very seldom happens. I said, God damn, I mean, you know, all these badasses go around here. You don't never know, I might get a lucky lick. You know, it might beat my ass, but I might get me one lucky lick or something. Shit. I mean, I talked shit to her, and she sat over there and pounded. Well, one time she told me to put me out. I said, no, hell no. I picked you up at Lamar, I put you out at Lamar. I'm carrying your ass home. Shit, we got back down to Florence, goddamn, she went to crying, didn't want to hug on me and all that there. I said, oh, no, we can't do that. But I ended up staying the night with her and getting a little bit in the cooler, you know what I mean? But after that, you never give me that shit no more, you know.
All right, y'all, come on back in there. Come on back in your BR. Y'all got grilled deep. Any fried fish. Any catfish stews. Slaw.
It's good.
Got it right now.
We'll do.
You won't get none of it tomorrow. This is it.
Couldn't eat it tonight.
You'll get none of it tomorrow. Yes, sir.
That's gotta be a sin to pour out that catfish too.
We ain't pouring it out. I ain't never pouring none. I can't eat it like that right there. I took it before and just put it in a little bowl and cover it up and freeze it.
Harry Myers, he catfished at Santee a lot, and he cooked. The whole maintenance group there that was working days, he'd cook a big old pot of it, you know. And a lot of them damn people there, they wouldn't get much gravy, but they dip the damn fish out, you know. And he'd have a little bit of fish in a big old pot of the gravy left. And he'd bring in 2 or 3 pounds of shrimp the next day. He'd say, look in, don't tell everybody we're eating that damn catfish too tonight or tomorrow with shrimp in it. Well, that'd be pretty good with them damn shrimp in it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet so. Be like a shrimp.
Creole.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good. Be pretty good.
Friday spot this year. You had your spot fry.
No, they didn't never run.
What?
Still waiting on them.
Waiting on them. They ain't never run.
I went over to the fish house and got me and Dana. She don't care for them. So I got her a flounder and got them to fillet it out. I got me 6 damn spots.
6.
Well, and I got on. And say, yeah, at my house, I don't know about nowhere else, but and I don't have that problem nowhere else. But at home, I can't fry a damn spot without drinking that Crown Raw. It just will not turn out right. So I got a glass at home. It's kind of a round, this double wall glass. It's about that big around. And Tina, she knows the recipe now too. A lot of times when I put the grease on, you want me to feed you that drink. And you put half Crown Raw and half Coke. And when that thing gets hit, I'm through with the Coke. Just fill that son of a bitch with ice and Crown Raw.
Yeah, that's right.
And about the third one, you think I'm talking tonight? There's an auctioneer that can help out my damn man. And she still,
Need to be hearing it that night.
then she'll be laughing about it saying, why don't you shut up? Wow, god damn, it's too quiet around here. We're in the damn woods, huh? That's what it is. You'll be laughing and laughing the rest off, but I'll be drunk to look good. And then a lot of times I say, I'm gonna hit it twice tonight before I go to bed. And then I say, shit, I'll hit it twice tomorrow night. Ain't worried about nothing now, I hit it twice tomorrow.
Got some.
And then you catch out, it's gonna take time.
It's gonna take that.
That's one thing I do when I go to the river. I used to go to the river. And for 2 or 3 years there, I didn't care a damn thing but beetles, man. I caught fish with them. Then I quit fishing for a while. I got off, didn't use them no more. I used to carry my tackle box and I had some beetles too. Some little thing to catch bass with and all that. Shit, I quit all that. Just give me a damn cricket now. I can't do so much. I just get them crickets.
Just get the cricket.
Yeah, I need that.
Put the cricket
Damn
on.
crickets got so damn high.
Yeah,
I don't want to buy
yeah.
the damn things.
But I don't know, that's just...
Now them old Japanese crickets, if that's all I could get, them Japanese crickets, I'd just send out.
I know, that son of a bitch, you reach down there and that son of a bitch will pop up just like a damn flea. Jump up like the damn
Jump
one.
right
Like
out
that.
the box.
Yeah.
It must have been Japanese we had down there that day, 'cause they kept
tear
getting
up.
out of my box.
Yeah,
Running out.
Japanese crickets.
They tear up bad too. First little nibble you get, they gone.
Japanese crickets.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't get them other crickets one time. I don't remember what happened around here, but I thought you could find one of them Japanese crickets. And they catch your fish.
Something happened, what was it?
Something burnt when they
Yeah,
burnt.
one of them houses burnt.
But that, they used to grow them over there at Ainer. That house burnt, didn't it?
I don't remember what it was.
This was up there in North Carolina.
Yeah, but Ainer, they had a place on Ainer that used to grow crickets.
Riverside.
That is.
Riverside Cricket Farm.
Mm-hmm. Talking.
I'm good at that. I'm better at talking than anything else.
Yeah, that's on
You
for
know, I
you.
heard a man say one time, just a big old fat fellow. He said the reason he was so big, his daddy told him, said, son, eat everything on your plate. Said them laying across the water starving to death. You need to eat everything on your plate. He said, and I did. Now I'm 350 pounds, them little bastards over there still starving.
I got to catch me some more catfish. I'm about out of them now. Yeah, and caught all them catfish last year, December the 8th or the 10th. Before duck season come back in. Once duck season comes in, you can't do shit on that road then. This morning you couldn't park another damn truck. So many trucks.
That was good.
I ain't never seen, you can't mess up that. I know how you put it. You can't mess it up. I know years ago, and I'm gonna cook this next time I get me some catfishes. I'd get me onions, catfish, and mashed potatoes. And I'd put my fat back in the frying pan and then put a layer of onions. And I cut them onions that thick. And just slice them off like that. Put a layer of onions and a layer of mashed potatoes about that thick. And then a layer of fish about that thick. And just lay them in there, cover them up, salt and pepper good. Then I put another layer of onions, another layer of taters, another layer of fish. And then stack your pot. Don't put no water in it. Put your lid on there and low, and let it cook. And you come about something fit and eat.
Don't put no ketchup in.
No, hell no, have white.
Be like a white stupid.
I think it make you hurt yourself.
It ain't got nothing on this.
Them taters in there taste just like the fish. You think you're eating catfish and beat them taters. Your money.
But you don't put no water
Stick
in.
with the red.
No water in the fish and the tater.
No water in there. If you got the
Well, I tell you now, what anybody cook would cook, and I swear, you know, that's the first time I've ever heard it. She kept talking about a white stew, a white stew, a white stew. And she kept on, one day she said, I'm gonna call you when we do the next one, you come eat some. But she done it just like you would cook that one, but she put a little water in it, but she didn't never put no ketchup in it. But she had them red peppers, she kept them on the back porch on the damn string. And she took them peppers, she took one of them, and she took all the seeds out of it, but she cut it up real fine. And I was damn if that thing wasn't good too now. She done just like you do that one, she just didn't add ketchup. That damn thing was good.
Daddy used to
She
take,
didn't add ketchup. Didn't add ketchup.
they don't put no ketchup in white stew.
It's the white stew.
Daddy used to take, fry 2 or 3 old big Morgans, and put him a little bit of water in there with his onions, and then had the Morgan half fried with no meal, then put him back in the frying pan and let him simmer. That's good. That's the way Mr. Hick and them, when he'd go fishing on the river back then when he was selling fish, that's the way they eat them. They didn't fry the fish, didn't meal it or nothing. They'd just eat them like that with onion and
I'd be like that at Carrie Lake with Francine and H. Cook when I was a little boy too. They'd be so damn stingy they wouldn't carry no damn meal. Just salt his ass, a little bit of pepper and frying. Because Francine, that damn, he didn't eat the damn thing anyway. But they cooked right on the tailgate of the truck. They had backed the trucks up real close. And they sat on the tailgate and ate. And there was a damn old tree there. Oak tree or pine or something just about that high. And I patched my little ass on it and I ate. And God damn, the next day you should have took a damn number 8 shot and put more red circles on my ass. Them red bugs that eat my ass up.
me and Dennis talked about that today. He called them jiggers. Jiggers called them red bugs.
The same damn thing. And they, my little nutsack looked like he had been shot too.
We've already done that.
I did that one time, me and
Shallow
Daddy.
Lake. Yeah, Shallow Lake.
Yeah, Shallow Lake.
Shallow Lake.
And that pine ridge in there, me and Daddy, and he got out and we cooked and ate, and I laid down on the pine straw. And, oh, I had them all in my head to my toes.
Yeah, he was there.
I lead up with red bugs.
Didn't Granddaddy fall out of the boat?
Yeah, he fell out the boat when we was getting back in. The boat shot out from under him and he fell out. Fell in the water. I tell you another thing I done one time. I got red bugs on my sack like that, and I looked for anything to put on. I couldn't find nothing but some of that green eye. And I put that green alcohol on my damn cod sack. If I could have got my ass down in that commode, I'd have got it down there. But I was trying to get my ass down in that water to cool it down. And I put it right down in the water. That damn that alcohol. I mean, that was some bitch fried it. That was on fire. So. Tried to blow it and everything else, but I wasn't that memorized. I was a relief ball.
And you done already scratched your balls.
Yeah.
Half gone or half raw too.
When I put my britches back on, it felt like the steam was coming off. Like that big of my britches.
Worse than I ever had red bugs. And Daddy went down there where Mr. Hick lived there in the corner there, by Robert's dog pen. There was some blueberry bushes down there. And I went down there with Daddy as a little boy to pick huckleberries. God almighty, boy, I got into them damn red bugs, boy, they eat my ass. Huckleberry bushes.
And Daddy he didn't have a red bug on him.
Well, he smoked them cigarettes. Well, that nicotine in his blood.
But it did fall in the river though. The time we was getting in the boat though, you might have washed them off.
Oh,
I told you about the time I pushed H. Cook down there in Cary Lake too, didn't I? I pushed him in there damn river. H. would call me. I got right there about 12, 13. He had hogs up there where Marcia lived. That's when it was going on. Anyway, he'd want to go to Davis Kenneth to get him another drink. He'd be so damn drunk he couldn't walk. He'd call around to my house there, and if I would only tell my mama to send Bentley around there, he needs a little help around there, he needs for a few minutes. I'd go around there and I'd go up there to carry him sometime to feed the hogs, because he so drunk he couldn't drive. And most of the time though, he wanted me to carry him to Davis Kenneth to get him 2.5 pints of liquor. And went around there one night, he called me and he said, I need you to feed these hogs. I said, damn drunk. So we went around there to the hog pen. And when we got there to the hog pen, he told me some little trucks having trouble, a little Ford Courier with a little straight drive there. He said, I can't switch it off the damn thing on the crank back. He said, get that bucket of food back there and pour it in them hogs. So I got it, poured it there. And he had him a cup like that there full of water. That's what he was using for chasing. Yeah, let's get us a little drink. I'm too young, I don't really want no liquor that day. He got him a good drink. And then we come out of there and went up there by y'all's store and we went out there and we pulled in at the graveyard and went all the way to the other end of the graveyard. He said, I might have me another little drink. Well, he poured him a little drink. And he got to talking and he switched the truck off. And when he switched the truck off, I seen the lights dim down. I said, oh shit. So anyway, he talked, had him a few drinks there. The little truck said, thick. I said, he said, well, what are we gonna do? I said, well, I don't know. I tried to push it, but I don't go out and push it. I pushed that little truck and he popped the clutch, it cranked right up. So yeah. We rode on down there through the bay, went on to Elonia. He stopped down there at Elonia Railroad track. That fix us a drink. I said, I don't want no drink. And he said, I can't switch little Charlie off, he won't crank back. Well, we got to talking to me, he switched little Charlie off his lights there. I said, oh God. Well, push him off again. Then, come on down Elonia, get that there's brother's story. He starts going to the lake. I said, where the hell are we going? He said, we're going to the lake. Your mom and daddy said get some fish. I said, they don't want no damn fish. 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, I said, we don't want no damn fish. You can't tell him shit, you know.
Yeah.
And we put in there at Cary Lake. There ain't much of a slope, but there's a little slope there.
Yeah.
He said, look here, there's a net in the back of the truck. Get that net. There's a wooden box. There's about a 4x4 wooden box. There's little cracks in it.
Yeah.
They said, there's about 100 fish in there. Get your mom and daddy, get that bucket. I said, they don't want no fish. He kept on. Well, I got about 10 fish. Got a little water in the bucket, put the fish in there. Damn, mama had to clean these fish tonight. You know, damn, well, daddy ain't clean these fish tonight. Well, I'm getting the fish. I start back to the truck. He switches the damn truck off. I said, son of a bitch.
And y'all down there at Cary Lake.
Yeah, the damn water right there at the bumper of the truck get cold as hell. Well, I talked with him. I said, It was just click.
Just
He said, you ain't even pushing. I said, I don't know if I can push it or not. I said, I got out there and the damn ground was so damn slick. I tried to push it, my damn little PJ Flyers would go to spinning, you know. I couldn't push him up that hill. He said, well, push me down there to crank. I said, hey, I ain't gonna push you there. You can go in that damn water. Oh, hell, I ain't going in that water. And we went back and forth. After a while, I said, the hell. But you want me to push him, I'm gonna push your ass. And son, when he popped that goddamn clutch, he went right on out there in that damn lake. I ran up there to him, he's sitting in the damn truck, all kind of shit floating around him. The damn water's up to him in his goddamn little truck. He said, oh, I believe we in the lake. I said, I know damn well you. Got him out. They had that little 10 by 10 house or something there. I got him a fire going there. He said, we just want to spend the night. I said, hell no, I'm going to work tomorrow. I had to walk my ass out of there. It was so damn dark, you couldn't even tell when you was in the road. I had to feel. And I stayed the road the best I could. And I got them, seen them lights up there in there because I was so happy. I said, well, I'm going to go up there to Danny McRoberts and them, you know, and then I get home there. Go up there and they ain't no damn so long. I had to walk my ass all the way.
Where they live at back there behind the fork?
No, they lived at the fork of the road.
Oh yeah, way up there. Yeah, that's where I thought. Oh, so you was at the fork of the road.
Yeah, and they wasn't damn so long, so I walked my ass all the way to Sinton there, and I saw Bobby's car was on. Well, my old truck was at Bobby's. I was driving the '64 truck I bought from Bill, and I didn't have no damn license. So, you know, I wasn't old enough to get license. I was driving there. But anyway, I went around there and knocked on Bobby's window, and me and Bobby took my truck out there and pulled it back on. That's the hell.
I know damn well you in the water.
I didn't do it. He kept on doing. I said, well, fuck it. If he wants to go, goddamn, I'm pushing. Go with it. I pushed him around and he popped that clutch. Goddamn. Yeah, then like when he cranked that door, I seen him do this like that right down the hill.
I believe we
I remember when I looked at the truck, the first thing I seen was one of them damn off can, mosquito spray can, floating around in there. And then I got to look at there was all kind of damn paper in it.
That sounded like the time you was little. Get the boat out there, swamp.
Oh, I might have to do some editing.
We carry a bottle of bar Iowa soap down there with us. It'd be me and them Mac Roberts boys and Alan, you know, and all us and shit, all us as teenagers, you know. And we went down there that day. We carried that Iowa soap, you know, and we'd scrub up with it, get all that biker gum and stuff off of us. We went in there and we scrubbed it, and I told them boys, I said, I gotta take crap.
Jerry, you want to know what hit him this rice?
Yeah, like
I can't do no more.
We, you know, they got to look at them. They said, well, we ain't got no toilet paper. And I said, I got crap. So Danny remember, I said, well, crack in the water. I said, man, I can't do that. He said, you got the soap? I said, well, all right. So I went out there, you know, the river's coming down like that. The landing's in here, you know, the water's circling like that right there. I backed on out there about 4 foot, and I said, oh, no, I got to come back up to shallow water. You know? So I come back up to shallow water, and I took me a crap there in the water. That thing popped up. They threw me that bar of Irish soap. I washed everything, washed my butt good and everything. I was good, then, you know. And I come out and them boys are laughing. I had 2 or 3 little ones floating right there, you know. They were just floating. And we there was watching a long time. We was laughing, you know. And they floating. And them nerds got time. They got to the river like that. They was working their way down. Here come Danny Hurlong and them Rogers brothers. You know, he married their sister. Boy, they come in. They come right there. That's where they come. They come right in. All of them just die right there. Let's go, boys. They just die right in that crap. And then I saw Danny Hurlong a couple weeks after, and he says, "Which one of y'all crapped in the river down there?" I said, "I don't know about that. There was crap all over there where we jumped." I bet it one of them jumped right off and turned in there. They circled a long time though. When they got to the river, they started making bigger circles. Then got to the river, so it's getting smaller. They're going down the street. Right in that thing.
There you go.
And that other fella down there.
Yeah, I mean-
guard, huh?
Yeah, I met him.
We met.
Yeah, met you out on the
You
porch.
watch him there, he'll video you real quickly.
That's all right.
Have you on television.
That'll be all right.
it's going.
He done got it.
That one run out there and take a
I got
look.
some X-rated stuff I'm gonna have to do with him.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to do
I
some
went on an
editing
elk
on him.
hunt with him, and didn't know, I mean, he's sneaky, man. I mean, he's got that camera on when you don't know it's on. And there I am with all this thing running out, man. I mean, it's a long thing out there. And then he goes back home, and he starts doing his video stuff. And it's sad. I mean, it's really
coming out
sad.
early, so it took you 2 minutes to get it all back in.
It did. It took a long time to roll that thing back in.
What he said was, it's terrible. It's terrible when you can't even see it.
Right.
Yeah, the house.
What in the world?
He kicked back, relaxed. Yeah, he's in the, yeah.
We had a tough day,
He
huh?
getting back up. Huh?
I mean,
Hank had a hard day today.
Oh, you were after today. I'm telling you what now.
After.
You were. I mean, you were dedicated.
Oh, it's been, man.
You were. I mean, you were dedicated to it. So.
Well, that's life. I kept getting it wet this morning. Kept forgetting that it was on there. You know, you kept fighting, you be like, that shit ain't that deep. You know, you think you got.
You got some grips on the bottom of it. You didn't start sliding, did you?
It does. It's got little grips on the bottom there. It's right there, holds it right in.
Did you tell you get cold this morning?
No, not until they got wet. I left you. I went north. Nothing like that.
No, when you left me for the day.
I see.
It wasn't no- I'll come back and get you. Yeah.
I sent Jeff Coat back. I mean, he was there 20 minutes after I left.
He'd come and got you about lunchtime.
Yeah, I wouldn't have left you that long. I'd come back and got you.
Especially if it'd been cold and the wind had been blowing him under there.
Yeah.
He was.
Cold and wind blowing, I wouldn't have left. I didn't want you to get too cold on that side by side with your age and all, you know. That shit, man. You get over here, you be frozen to death. They
You
ran
tried
you
to
up
put
there.
me in a damn stand.
Yeah, I did.
Rotten up and rusted down and.
Well, I mean, I don't steal hunt, so I don't know really what tree stands are supposed to look like. You know what I mean? It looked like
I
a
can
good one to
tell
me.
you, yeah.
It looked like a good one to me.
You didn't do any research on that one.
No, I just figured out where them boys would be sitting. I said, well, that'd be a good place for you up there.
Yeah, I would look good up there, but I never
said you
got
get to
down.
the top.
I'd still be out there tonight.
You got to the top, but I said, you coming on back down. I said, well, he must have not liked it up there.
Couldn't get in it.
Yeah,
He didn't want to get killed.
got to the top. He got way on up there now. I sure hated to see that thing collapse up under you. I'd have had to go there and
Well, what
rescue.
looked bad about it, Jared? I mean, because
It's kind of the boards are rotted out. You know, there was no support system back to the tree, and there's a lot of things wrong with that stand out there. I mean, it wasn't like it was. And you
When it
couldn't
kinda-
get in it when you got up there.
when
to
it
the
kinda
top, there was
took
nothing
in-
to hold on to.
when it kind of tucked in at the bottom,
Yeah, it was kind
kinda
of
leaned
bent like
back out like
you
that.
run over it with a front end loader or
yeah,
something. You know?
Loggins should have got it, I believe. I know I went out there last year and looked at it. And I said, I ain't trying to get up this thing.
That was last year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it ain't changed nothing. Ain't nobody hit it since then.
It got no
Unless
better.
the wind blowed it around.
Sure ain't got no better than.
David built me that stand years ago. Oh, no.
That's the reason boards were rotted up.
None of them women.
Ain't been no repairs on it
Yep,
since.
be tired.
I looked at that corn pile, I thought, well, that'd be a good place to be.
I remember when I
You got
used to
your
do
corn in the right place. Deer trails coming in everywhere.
You been duck hunting this year?
Shot a duck. Last time I shot a duck, and Michael Gibson like they got locked up. No, we did go to the catfish pond that time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, Michael, years ago, he pulled up there and I hadn't shot a duck for 10 years. He put up there, get your gun. I said, your gun? Yeah, we're going to kill some ducks. I said, man, we're going to get them. Come on, get your gun. They right beside the road. Ain't no problem. So when they got my gun and we come back right there at the intersection, the place Benji's bought now. And we got in the ditch, we parked up that old house on the right there, and we walked across the road and we got that ditch. And you couldn't go back, the damn water's right there. And we squatted in that ditch. And the ducks started coming, and they was coming. And we shot, I don't remember, I had about 6 or 7, and Michael had,
In the evening?
yeah, had that many ducks there shooting. And it got real late, and I mean, it was getting kind of dark. And we had wasted a bunch of damn shells. And a damn vehicle pulled up there, we used to call it the old flowing well. It pulled in there and it cut the lights off and then come back with the park lights. And I hollered down there, I said, Michael, that's probably the game warden. I said, that ain't no game warden, and he kept on shooting. I didn't shoot on there for a little while. And that truck just sat there, a vehicle sat there, and he shot the shit 6 or 8 times. I said, well, hell, I'm gonna shoot too. First time I fired, them damn headlights come on. And when it got down there to us, right before it got to us, a damn spotlight come out the damn thing. As they ain't no damn where to go. And I was low in that ditch as my fat ass can get, you know what I mean? And boy, when it was Joe Williams and Bleeze. And anyhow, I heard Joe say, there he is. He stopped him. Goddamn time he stopped, he ran around that truck and he looked and he said, man, what in the hell are you doing shooting ducks? You ain't no duck hunter. I said, you're right, but I'm shooting some today, buddy. Yeah, he said, how many ducks you got? I said, I got 2. I got the limit. He said, you ought to have more than 2. I said, I'm wasting shells, man. I'm just shooting. He said, who's that down there? I said, down where? He said, down there. I said, what you talking about? He said, there's somebody down there, right down there. I said, I don't know nothing about who's down there. If somebody's down there. He said, that's Michael Gibson, ain't it? I can guarantee that's Michael Gibson. And he said, Michael. I said, yeah. God damn, why'd you answer, you know? And he come up there and he said, damn, boys, y'all got me in a hell of a situation. He talked to us a little while and he said, I'm gonna tell y'all something now. Y'all listen to every word I tell you. He said, y'all still hunt with the Legions? I said, yep. You know, Michael was hunting back then too. He said, now, we've caught the Legions in there several times in that pond back over there. And he said, y'all got me in a bad situation. And he said, ask us again how many ducks we had. And Michael finally admitted to 3. I stuck to my damn 2. And he said, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let y'all go. But, listen to this part good. I know y'all want the Legions, so if y'all go back and you tell the Legions I let y'all go, I am gonna come back and charge you, and I'm gonna charge you the max, and I can do that. Are we clear? I said, yeah. I said, damn, we can't say nothing to James Allen about these damn ducks. And I said, no, we can't, we got to keep our damn mouth.
I knew it before dark, didn't they?
No, the goddamn next evening, I was out in the yard and James Allen come by. You got your ass caught yesterday, didn't you? I said, doing what? He said, oh, hell, Michael done told me all about that. I looked in today, didn't I? I said, goddamn, you know, Bleeze will be, this shit's gonna get back, but never heard a damn word from him.
Bleach caught me one morning up the river yonder. I left the clubhouse with no flashlight down the river, watching the tree line in there, going to shoot ducks. And he done already come by, drifted by, and seen our boats there at the river house. And he went on down the river. Of course, now he didn't know it was me at the time. And boy, I motored right by him. I never seen him. Right on down the river I went down there and parked my boat. Duck come by and I shot the duck, and luckily I killed the duck. Went down there and got my duck, and then I seen this boat coming. It's idling along, and then when it got down at that pocket, it turned in. I said, damn, who the hell is that, you know, coming in this pocket like that? And he come on up there, then I recognized him. And he didn't recognize me to start with. He got right up there and he said, damn, that's James Allen. He said, what you doing down there shooting ducks? I said, well, you know, just down here hunting like everybody else. He said, you ain't got a flashlight or no running lights on that boat? I said, no, I didn't need none. I know where I was going. He said, well, he said, let me see your license. I handed him my license. He said, well, damn, you ain't even got your duck stamp signed. I had it on my license, but I didn't sign it. he thought for a little bit. He said, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. He said, I'm just gonna write you a warning, but you next time you come down that river and it's dark like that, you better have some running lights on that boat and sign that duck stamp. I said, I'll do that. I did. He could wrote me 2 tickets that morning and let me go. These was always fair, but that damn Steve Jones, I hated that son of a bitch. I didn't like that bastard. I like Joe. Joe's called her several times, but Joe was good.
That's a right your ticket, though.
Yeah, but I mean, he had to do his job. I mean, it was all right. I just didn't like Steve Jones the way he done things. But Joe wrote us several tickets, but he done it fair.
He's fair about
He was fair about it.
What did he write your tickets
You were
Huh?
guilty of.
What did he write your tickets for?
Shooting over bait, and too many ducks, and unplugged gun.
Shoot doves.
You are outlaw, aren't you?
Yeah, shooting doves over bait. Got me for that. Would have got me the other time, but I lied to him. I figured out how to lie.
Honestly, wasn't the best way, was it?
No, sir, not that morning.
Not that morning.
I didn't have 2 points on my hunt license. That would have been it. I couldn't hunt no more that year. If I did. But now I was kind of legal because I was going to get some lumber to build my house. I was working on my house then. The Conway down yonder, and Leo and Michael and Walter, and old McCallum, what's his name? Wes McCallum.
Wes.
And it could have been somebody else shooting doves in that field there behind.
Where the pond is, where they caught the crappers.
Yeah, in that field, they had baited them. And I went down there that morning, and all I had was a little sawed-off shotgun under the seat of my truck, and I didn't have no hunting clothes on. But anyway, them doves was flying in there, and I said, darn, I'll give me a dove, but this was a sawed-off shotgun. So I reached over there and got it, and I happened to have, I don't know why I had them, but I happened to have a box of low powdered 8 shells in my truck. And I, put one in there, and I'd shoot the dove, I don't think I hit nothing. And about that time, Michael was standing up there, something that had come up there to the truck. And boy, about that time, here come a truck around the end of the field. I mean, he was burning it down. I mean, just, woo, coming around there. I said, damn, what eating is that coming yonder? Michael looked, he said, damn, that's the game warden. Boy, I threw that single barrel shotgun up, because I didn't have no hunting license. That's what it was. I ain't got my hunting license. I threw that shotgun under the seat, and sure enough, here comes Joe McIntyre and Steve Jones. And they got out the truck, come walking up there, and didn't say nothing to me, because like I said, I didn't have my gun, but it was up under yonder, under the seat. Joe said, and there was Leo over yonder, he said, come here. Got Michael. And Wes, he run out there to Austin's store, he got away. He got the rest of them up over there, he said, now let me see all these hunting licenses. I said, damn, something ain't right. And then Joe asked me, he said, what you doing, Jay? And I said, nothing. I said, I'm on my way. And I was dressed, I said, I'm going to Conway to see about getting some lumber to build my house. He said, you ain't hunting? I said, no, sir, I ain't hunting. He said, well, what's them shells doing on the seat of your truck? I said, I don't know. I said, they've been there. The box is open, I said, I don't know what I told him. Anyway, he never did ask me for my hunting license. But every one of them, he did. And they had the hunting license. I think the guns was plugged. And then he reached over there and pulled out this newspaper.
Tell him what Leo told him, check him for everything.
Yeah, check me for everything. He said, I ain't. Reached over there and got that newspaper. And they had took a picture of the wheat that they poured out in a stream like that in the field. And they had disted it up the evening before. Michael took his tractor and went out there and disted the wheat up. There's a backer barn in that field, and he took that newspaper and laid it down in that wheat, and he took that picture of that backer barn and that newspaper with the date on it, with that wheat on the dirt. That's what got the ass. Right there, that was the evidence. That's all it took. And I think he just charged them with shooting over bait, I think. I don't believe none of that over the limit. But anyway, I got out of that. I don't believe I broke the law since. I believe I quit right there. I ain't baited no more ducks.
You just had
No
got
more
caught.
ducks that I got caught with. Or nothing. I sure ain't never shot. I don't believe I shot no doves since then. Not because of that, I just
Yeah, you did.
shooting them.
You got caught out there at Leo's when David was up there in old Joe.
No, this year was
So-
after. This was after that was before this year was.
That was before?
Yeah, it was the same.
Joe laid his hand on Leo's back, told him don't run.
Look right up on it.
He was waiting on us when we went back. Waited till we started back shooting
We
that
shot
afternoon.
does that morning, and then it got lunchtime. We left our stools. That's what gave us up. We left our stools and stuff there. So them game wardens, they knew that we had baited it, because Leo drove down through the field, and I got on the tailgate with a sack of wheat, and we poured us a pretty stream right down the middle of the stream of wheat. And I don't know how they knew that. I don't know if the plane seen it, or Leo uptown running his mouth about it, and you know, the word got out. But we left our stools there. And where I left my stool at, because we was coming back, I come back, and it was about 2 o'clock, and I got on that stool, and them damn black ass gnats, boy, they was bad. So I reached over there in the bean field and got me some beans, and I was sitting there swishing them. And Steve Jones was laying back there about 20 feet from my stool, laying in the bean field. And they didn't say, they'd come out of nothing, and David come up, and a dove come over, and when that first dove fell out that air, Steve Jones come out them damn beans, I about shot him. Shit out of me. I thought it was a damn bear. He was grinning, you know, it just startled me, you know. And I told him, I said, I about shot your ass. He scared me so damn bad. He come out there and I don't know what all
Oh,
this
he
is.
really did tickle.
He was happy, because we done shit him down at the pond, run from his ass. That's the reason they got on our ass so bad. Yeah, we shit the ass that morning. That was a mad man. And
That was Steve Jones' bad cat that morning.
We shit the hell out of his ass. And Joe told, see, they had just caught us. But we were right back down there and baited the place and shot it again. And Steve Jones called Joe McIntyre that morning and said, them boys down there shooting them ducks. He said, don't bother. He said, they'll be waiting on you this time. Don't you carry your ass down there. He didn't slow down, went straight down there. And of course, we had, Leo did, he had a walkie-talkie. We didn't have nothing like that. And he had Aunt Susie and Ann sitting out there at the gate, and we locked the gate so they couldn't get in. And we was down there, boy, we was burning their ass up. And about that time, Ann come on that walkie-talkie and told Leo that the game wardens was out there. And you know, we all had them boxes that carried, I think 100 shells.
4 boxes.
4 boxes and them things. Boy, you could hear them damn boxes shut up and them damn bushes. Everybody went a different direction. And I said, the quickest way home is that way up the creek. And I went up that creek and I walked all the way to 41 and got up there and laid in the ditch. There, about between the floor well and the creek bridge. I laid down in that ditch and you couldn't see up there, you know. And Ann, she was driving Leo's Blazer and I could hear the mufflers on it. And it passed me. And when it got up yonder about where the creek bridge is today, it turned around and coming back. And I waited for it to get right there. And boy, I jumped up, run out there and stopped her. I said, carry me home. Took the shotgun and the Blazer. She carried me home and I changed clothes, got on my civilian clothes. I went back down there and Walter and Leo was in the lower end of the field and Bob was down there. He got down there further and Bob was coming out and Steve Jones stopped Bob and said, what you doing? Bob said, I'm deer hunting. He said, let me see your shells. Bob whipped him 5 number 1s out that brown. Boy, Steve liked the shit, because he didn't have no bird shot on him. He didn't have no buckshot. And he didn't write nobody no ticket that day. He asked Bob, said, what's all them trucks doing up under the back of barn? Bob said, what trucks? I don't know, just like what you said. What trucks? He didn't know about no trucks. But Steve didn't get nobody no ticket, but boy, they set for ass after that.
How'd you and Leo get out of that apart?
Every time we turned around,
stayed
it was
down there.
on our ass.
He walked by me and Leo as close as here's that pot and there's about.
Y'all laying in the bushes. He was looking at the foot tracks, where the foot tracks.
And Bob popped out down in the lower end and he was going after him. He was trying to zero in on him. He slipped right by us. They had to go down and get Leo out of the woods. He wouldn't come out.
Yep, sure did.
Hell, they left Leo there, they got him in about 10 or 15 minutes. He had to get him something to eat. He had to have him a damn snack.
He had to have him a snack.
He ate all day when he hunted. All day long he was unwrapping candy and shit.
He couldn't have stayed there long.
He couldn't have stayed that long, and no, he probably couldn't.
He like the peanut butter and jelly, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Gosh, dog, we turned him on to them things. He had them 3 boxes when he come in here. You know them oatmeal pies, peanut butter and jelly pies? You remember they had them at Walmart?
Yeah.
1926.
Really?
Little River somewhere down, Leo was pissed off with him anyway. Leo wouldn't do it. And Leo had been getting Broody to come down there and hunt with us.
Yeah.
We didn't care nothing about Broody. And that was the morning that Broody didn't get to come because Leo cut him loose. And Joe, one of them game wardens, told us later on, he said, well, who ain't down here this morning? And that was the one. And we always believed that Broody called them damn game wardens sick them on us, but we was going to get caught anyway. It's just a matter of time. We can't do shit like that right on. Eventually going to get it. With these drones they got now, they could easily catch a fella now with these damn drones. Yeah.
Is that before the duck pond?
Huh?
Is that before the duck pond or after the duck pond? You and Bobby put in over there. Before the duck pond or after the duck pond?
Yeah, that was before.
Yeah, it was way
Before.
before.
We're shooting in the fish pond back
Oh, yeah,
there.
we should, that had nothing to do with the impoundment. That impoundment, that's legal. You got them planting with corn and flooded or whatever, that's legal. You can still scatter a little bit of corn in the water, they ain't gonna catch you for that.
Yeah, they will.
You reckon?
Do it?
They did them boys over there at the apartment.
Yeah, they whacked them boys.
And there we didn't even, I believe Bush Hog did. We didn't, well, I didn't do any of it. Before them boys slept over there, we was gonna hunt on what, Wednesdays and like Fridays or Tuesdays and Fridays. And they went over there, one of the members that was in the impoundment, his brother went over there. Nick was with him and 2 more guys with him.
Yeah, Nick, Quinn,
They went over there and
man.
got him about $2,000 worth of tickets fees.
Yeah, they got them good. Got one.
That thing tickled me now.
But they,
And it was millet though, wasn't it, that they saw?
Yeah.
I mean, but it was in a cornfield?
Yeah, well, that same place where I killed a deer out over there the other day.
Okay.
was in planted in the, there wasn't none planted out there.
They got them.
But you can bush hog the corn if planted and grow there though, can
I think he can. We did anyway this year.
Yeah, you can do it in a dove field too.
And you can put wheat out.
As long as it's a active farmer.
Yeah, but they didn't pass my act, the farm.
Well,
That's what I told them, the word bird had a hole in it. Mary would throw up.
And you know what made it so bad that year? I went and fixed the field. Where was that at? I fixed the field and done it just like you're supposed to. I put 2 or 3
Yeah.
bushels of wheat on top of the ground.
I remember that. Where
You
was
know,
that at?
and I called Bleeds, and Bleeds come out there and looked at it and
Checked.
checked it and gave me a permit. I could shoot doves on it. But I didn't try to shoot him like Leo tried to do.
2 bushels of wheat to acre, I believe.
I believe I put a little bit more than that, but they don't know that. And then as long as it's in, the key to it is go out there and dish the field, let it rain on it, and settle that dirt, and then go out and put your wheat on top of it.
Yeah, get it trusty.
Huh?
Yeah, get it dirt
Yeah.
a little bit hard.
It's a bit hard so it won't sink in the dirt. And Bleach come out there and looked at it, and he approved it. And we shot it.
I believe that was,
That was the same time Leo went down and fixed that field there at Michael's. And Michael dished it up. He got Michael to go there and dish it up.
we was out there at Wilkie's that night, and Michael went home one night and went out and dished
We
it up that
dished
night.
it up. Y'all was gonna shoot it the next day.
So
But
we
y'all
gonna
didn't know
shoot.
that the man that done went out there and took them pictures. That Lawrenceburg newspaper.
But he didn't show us the paper till after we pleaded guilty. Leo wanted a jury trial. Instead at the magistrate's office, the other one was at the magistrate's
I
office.
went down there, I done gone.
I know.
I know about that.
Leo wanted, he didn't want, he said, a jury ain't gonna convict us of this. There wasn't nothing out there, y'all couldn't find nothing. But then we finally pleaded, and Gene gave us the minimum fine. And that's when Bleeds whipped out the paper and the pictures.
What
Top, no wonder you such an outlaw.
With
You
his
come
badge-
from a bunch of
had
outlaws.
his badge stuck there in the picture, in the paper.
Won't buy and
The picture of the wheat and the backer barn in the field.
Well, it's right at daylight on Sunday morning. And just down that little road there, not a couple hundred yards, is a boat ramp, a boat landing. And Jerry was out here on this porch this morning, drinking a little bit of coffee and puffing on weed and puffing on his cigarette, and he said several boatloads of duck hunters went down. But I hadn't heard a shot. But yesterday morning, I guess was opening of the duck season. I didn't have a camera out here or anything. Man, they were wearing it out. There was a shot way off in the distance, but it wasn't down here near the ramp. We hadn't seen any of our South Carolina hosts yet. Haven't seen any of our hosts. I think they're trying to recover from all the socializing they did yesterday. We hadn't got a lot of deer or anything, but my goodness, we've had a ball. That's one of the nicest bunch of guys you ever meet in your life. Of course, this area of the country is noted for its hospitality, and it's well deserved. Well, naturally, as soon as I turned the camera off, it was boom, boom, real close. Like I said, the river's just a couple hundred yards down there. But yesterday at this time, it sounded like a war going on down there. There's a couple of shots way off in the distance. I gotta document this.
What?
What
are we documenting?
The man just up and gonna run off the lake.
This is supposed to be...
Yes.
The great hunter here.
The man's retired, ain't got nothing to do. Nothing to do but to get back home and ain't been down here but a day.
I know, I've been down here a day.
That ain't understandable.
Dave's supposed to be second.
And that road ain't gonna
and
change
you know
a
what he
bit.
wants to do? He
That
wants
road
to
ain't
go
gonna change.
home.
Huh?
So he wants to go home so he can see Yellowstone.
Is that what it is? Yellowstone don't come on my TV?
No.
You don't get Channel 11.
Huh?
You don't get Channel 11.
Limp, I don't even know what that is.
What is Channel 11? CBS. You don't get CBS.
No, I can't get, that's the only,
Doggone it. That's
I
the
can't get it
problem.
down here, CBS. And now back when I had that satellite, we could get it. But see, they don't have that direct TV down here. I can't get it. But they got Spectrum right yonder. But I won't hook up to it. Because it's very much. And I don't care nothing about it, you know.
I mean, this shows you what a modern hunter is. If he can't have Wi-Fi and 500 channels, whatever with TV.
Yes. Now I get it at home.
Voice remote.
Now I get it at home. I got satellite at home. And the way we work that is, Alan's got it, and I of course I got Wi-Fi at the home too. But for me to get out of having to pay service fee, I'm running it off of Alan's TV light, you know.
You're robbing him.
Yeah, yeah, and it saves me about $80 a month. That's what I'm talking about. Saves me about, but now I got to have internet. As long as I got the internet part, then I can do that.
Yeah, you couldn't run
Yeah.
your trail cameras without internet, could you?
Yeah, you can
Can
run
you
them without
run
that.
them?
Yeah, you can run them without
Just with
internet.
Wi-Fi.
And you probably could set something up like that down here, you know. But, I mean, you serious about looking at that TV show?
Sure.
Y'all can't record it. And he get back home and look at it next week?
Oh, no. It's way too much trouble.
I'm saying, hell, I could have my antenna up and probably. I'm gonna say probably, and me and Walden, me and Nana's talked about it. If I could get me and put me another line wire on that right there, see when I wired this house. You see that white cord yonder? That's right down there.
What's that?
And I run it back under to that back room, that cable, yeah. And it runs out there to that satellite. But see, back then we had that satellite. That was before they came in here with direct TV in here, buried that cable. And that's what we were running. And I could get all kind of channels with it then. But see, when they done away with that right yonder, that system there, then I just didn't ever hook up to the Wi-Fi, the internet. Now Mark's got it over there. He lives there. If I lived down here, I'd have it too. But anyway, I don't watch Yellowstone. Hear nothing about Yellowstone. Hear nothing about Yellowstone.
Your last chance to see it. This is the final, man. This
Hear
is
nothing
the
about
end.
Yellowstone. It'll be on, I guarantee, in 2 or 3 weeks they'll run it again. You can watch it then. And I wouldn't let Yellowstone beat me out of going deer hunting. Hanging around with you. Would you, Dennis? Would you? No.
I didn't never enter my mind.
That's what I'm talking about. Never enter my mind either.
But he's worried about Yellowstone ever since he got here. And my wife, the night we got here, she said she was watching it. And he said it ain't supposed to come on till tonight.
Sunday night, 8 o'clock.
Sunday night.
But she said, my wife, we called her, she said she was watching it right then. I said, okay. But anyhow, I don't know.
How did she get it?
Huh?
How did she get it?
She said she just turned the TV on, it was there. So she just got the remote up, flipped it on. She said, "This is the last episode of Yellowstone."
Well, you might have missed it last night. You go home tonight, you might not see it. I've been on there last night or Friday night. You a day behind, Jerry.
He crazy, ain't he?
Yeah, he ain't right. He ain't right. Come this far and get down here and get homesick over Yellowstone.
I've always said he's one to a customer.
Can't believe that.
Is there anything we can help you do?
No, you can't help me do nothing. You can't help me do nothing except stay down here another night.
No.
Go back Monday.
Somebody.
Traffic won't be as bad.
Hey,
That traffic's gonna be miserable today.
with somebody. You don't want help from somebody like him, do you? You don't want help from somebody like him, do
He'll
you?
quit right in the middle of a job. Get started and walk off and leave. And look around, you won't see nothing but tail lights. That's right. Tail lights.
I ate some of the catfish that was laying there.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Well, at least we know how to make a catfish.
We're on our way to watch Yellowstone.
We're gonna make it in time too.
Look at this boy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't leave all this great hunting we've had down there
Yeah.
to go watch Yellowstone.
And just how many
Even
deer
this-
did you see down here?
Even this poor little dog standing there here in the road trying to figure out what in the devil's wrong with you. He's a cute little worm.
Pretty.
Looked like he could use a trim, didn't he? We stopped at this little place, whatever it is, a farm store. They got pumpkins out the yin yang. All kinds of pumpkins. Squash
Pumpkins and Christmas trees.
and Christmas tree. And they got a little bit of everything. They found some? They got all kinds of stuff in this little store. What they have in there? Meats.
Ice cream and salmon.
We're narrowing down on the limit. End of this. We're narrowing down on the end of this. We don't have near as far to go as we did.